TJ and the liberal Coach Casey.
I love watching dudes pound other dudes, man.
Why am I gay? I don't know. Just all this stuff in a row. Bean's more like a dirt fruit.
Weed!
I mean, he probably had some kind of other Korean name, but we only knew him as Uncle Joe.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
All men and women created by go. You know the thing.
Our country is in serious trouble.
And your mother was my main boy.
Papers.
Please buy the paper from me so I can get me something to read.
Just a paper boy.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Now, it may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
This is your victory. Now, I know you didn't do this just to win an election. I know you didn't do it for me. You did it because you understand the enormity of the task that lies ahead.
You're not going to believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
Give me a hell yeah. I said give me a hell yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
As am I. If your first time, you'll learn that. If it's your last time, you know that. If it's your next time, you also know that. I'm Coach Casey. Sitting to my right is not TJ. Sitting to my left is not Skinman. To be fair, I didn't let either one of them know I was doing a show because I'm not doing a show. I'm doing an update. I don't know what I got into. I got into something. I don't remember playing in any either I got hit by a porcupine or I somehow got into the little pricklies that have like, I don't know, they stick all over you. But I'm just realizing, as the show's starting, I thought I just had like some of them in one leg and I've got them all over this leg. So they're going to drive me crazy. But why am I here? I don't know, just because I feel like being here because I got another show in a little bit and thought I'd turn this on and say we're still here. I'm going on, I think, a little over a month since either 3 weeks to a month since TJ or Skinman have even asked if we're doing a show. Do we still do a show? Do you want to do a show? Are we going to do a show? I don't know if we broke up. I don't know if, I don't know who our Yoko was. I don't know. It was going to happen. I said, I've been saying it for a year or 6 months. TJ, he's an oil man. He don't do podcasting. He's above it. He's got too much money. We're not making enough money here on this podcast to keep oilmen involved. I do have some, we'll get there. Skinman, I think he would be here probably, but he's mad at me right now. I think we worked together in the last couple weeks doing Christmas lights, and I'm an asshole when you work with me. And I might have hurt his feelings. I might have just been, I don't know. He might have had enough of me, but he hasn't even reached out. I reached out to him on Thanksgiving, and God dang, I got them all over my sleeve. I was fixing my, I might have got sprayed by a freaking porcupine, man. But before the show, it's going to be cold here in Wichita, Kansas, and I was fixing my faucet. The hose was still attached to my well, and I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to come up to the camera so you can see these things stuck in me if you're watching, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So apparently I either got hit by a porcupine or when I was doing something out there, I've got a plant or something that has these all over it because I am just covered in these things. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. I'll just pick these out while we're doing this. You know, I ran Skinman off. I'm not sure. He kind of got stagnant, got bored, you know, all those things. He's got other stuff going on. He's either starting a new job or looking. But I reached out to him on Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? And, you know, did my normal, you know, sent him some picture of when one time we went out to my dad's and he has an old RV. And there was, it looks like you know, something you would cook meth in, this beautiful 1983 RV. And they're all over, man. But he took a picture beside it, so I sent him that, said Happy Thanksgiving, and he sent something back, you know, not even a Happy Thanksgiving, just like a GIF of some sort. Which kind of tells me, hey, you know, he's still thinking about me, but he doesn't really want to talk to me yet. I could just reach out and find out, but that takes the fun out of it. So me and Skinman aren't broke up, but, you know, I don't know what's going on going forward, but we're going to get into it. So I'll look at the camera a little bit here in a minute, but I got these little pricklies all over me, and I don't do good with, like, stuff sticking in me. So every time I move my arm, all of a sudden, I didn't feel it before the show, but now it's all I can feel. So, I don't know what the plan is. I'm not done. I kind of like doing this stuff. I mean, I still do for music lovers only. I do, you know, three-wheel bicycle, have me on anytime. I still want to do something. You know, we did a Coach's Corner a couple weeks ago. Been busy with the Christmas lights, with all that. Motivation's been low. I have 2 shows that I actually have done that I haven't released. I probably will release, but one of them was kind of my reaction to the election. That's not why we're not doing shows, by the way, I don't think. But, you know, here, give me a second. I'm going to take this off so I can finish picking these out. Ugh. Oh, my God, they're all over the back. But, you know, I really don't know. Like I said, I know TJ's busy man. When he's back in town, he's got family. He's got things going on, got the kiddos, you know, working that oil man's life. Oh, crap, I can't do that. But I don't know if you, anyways, you know, I don't know what's going on, but I want to do some shows. So I've talked to a couple different people. I'm going to do some guest hosts, I think, coming up. I'm going to maybe do something different. I don't know what exactly that's going to be. I've kind of thought over a bunch of different things. I like just kind of shooting the shit and talking the shit, and I think we'll do that maybe for 5 or 10 minutes or, you know, or something stupid to start each show, but I'd do something. I want to, you know, me and Steve, by the way, thinking about you out there, but Steve from formerly of California, now here in Kansas, I've talked about doing a sports show. I'd love to do that. Nothing against you, Steve. Just been me. It's been things. I don't really know what exactly to do. Until recently, my sports teams have been sucking real bad. I should have started out with that. Ohio State beating Nebraska, or getting beat by Michigan is huge for me. Michigan's having a rough season and got their shit together and beat Ohio State this weekend. So things are good. Just, you know, I haven't had a lot to talk about. Life's been a little bit different and busy. Work's been a little bit different and busy. I kind of, in my head, feel like, for the most part, you know, I know I'm doing it this show, but people are just we're tired of hearing about our lives. The views showed it. I mean, we still had our regulars, and I'm sorry that I know you guys do want to hear about our life. That's why I'm back here doing this. I'll try to start updating people again. I don't do the social media no more. I don't do a lot of that stuff, so I've kind of disappeared to some people, you know, but I'm not, you know, I'm still here. I just, I'm tired of stuff right now, so I love doing this. I think for a while I did kind of get caught up like, you know, the former show used to a little bit or what up, where I was actually worried about who watched and who listened and all that stuff. And quite frankly, when I started, I didn't care. I did it because I wanted a platform to talk shit when I wanted to talk shit, to say what I wanted to say, and this gives it to me. I'm not Joe Rogan. I'm never going to be. Sometimes I'm funny, I think, but for the most part, more probably to my family. But this is just something I enjoy doing. former, hopefully still friend, maybe one day he's out there. I love you, buddy. Got me into this shit, and it's in my fucking blood now. And I just want to turn on a mic every once in a while. And normally I'll stare at the camera, but right now I'm picking fucking porcupine needles. I know they're not. It's from some plant out here. But I like doing this, man. And I think there's a handful of people, judging by my downloads every time I do a show, a handful, maybe 2 handfuls, depending on the size of your hands. If you got real small hands, even possibly 3 handfuls of people care. At its height, fucking 37 handfuls of people cared. So it really, and handfuls aren't one person. They're, between 3 and 7. So it's still not a big number. We've had some way bigger shows, but 500,000, whatever, but never were going to get as big. This was our thing. This was, kind of this version started out me and TJ just, wanted to talk about the shit we wanted to talk about, the shows we were watching, the movies. I'm going to show you this pile in a second that I've dug out of my sleeve and out of my leg and stuff. But that's what we started this for. It was, TJ's extremely happy right now. His guy won. His guy's out there going to make America great again. I was kind of anti his guy. I don't know what I am anymore. I root for the guy now because I hope he does make America great. I think we are great, but I hope he, fixes some of the things that are wrong that I don't know that if left or right can fix, if people don't come together to fix. But, he's saying the talk and he got voted in, and that's where we're at. But anyways, we are still going to do shows. I'm still going to do show with Skinman here and there with TJ. Maybe we'll be back to full-time. I really don't know because none of us have sat down and talked about it. And we've had the last 4 months of, kind of sporadically doing shows to sit down and talk about it, and obviously haven't. So I don't know if that means to me that, it's just getting, whatever to them, and I understand. So, but we are going to keep doing shows. In the meantime, anytime you want to listen, you jump over to Room Green Productions. You go to For Music Lovers Only. You go to, I got a threat coming in. Sorry you heard that. You go, Art Assault Podcast. I'm not really on that one. Maybe here and there I'll step in. It's done in my studios. I'd like to feel like for that reason only, and because I critique them on their sound or their words, I am a producer on the show. I've wanted to reach out and do some more shows with Stevie V from Three Wheel Bicycle. And I know I probably could do every show with him because he's my dog, but that's his show, and it's weird. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, but I am going to do something. Maybe, the legend appeared for the first time under bad circumstances. I just seen some words from him the other day on, under very bad circumstances, giving some condolences. So it does let me know he's there. He exists still. I haven't heard nothing from him for a long time, and I don't think most of the group that I talk to have. Maybe me and him, you might turn on next week and we've made up and we're sitting here doing a show. I don't know. I've been trying to talk my son into coming doing one. Like I said, the remote stuff is hard for me because I think I can. I know I can. The rapport is harder. And if it's somebody that's good at it, I don't think it would be a problem. And I'm sure there's somebody out there, and I need to just try it out because, again, I enjoy doing this. So maybe just come back with some guests. I really don't know, but I'm not done. So if you were voting for me to be out, and like you were only watching because eventually it's got to end, like this train wreck's going to end, it will, but not yet. It might be every 2 weeks. It might occasionally be once a month. I might start doing one every single day. It might be 12 minutes a day going forward where I just give you my thoughts. And then anytime, and that door's open, but they, the invitation's there for every person that's ever been in this studio, anytime to come do a show with me. And I don't want to do it like the other guy. So, I'll reach out to you. Reach out to me if you're interested, if you listen. But, yeah, I don't know, I don't know where we're at. Tonight I was just bored. I missed it. I missed just talking to you guys. I missed, talking to TJ and stuff too a little bit, and Skinman. I mean, he made me laugh. But you get used to giving your thoughts and opinions on stuff like people care and a platform to do it, and then they take it away from you and you kind of start missing it. And so you start telling people around you your thoughts and ideas, and they're like, why are you doing that? Nobody cares. Go to Facebook, go to social media and do that. I don't do that. I don't like to put that out there, so I do it here behind the veil of my podcast, my thoughts and feelings and how I feel about the world for the most part. I mean, not completely, because I don't want to get canceled completely by people that actually know me. I don't care about the world or whatever, but so I don't know what it'll be. I do plan on trying to do something back to a little more regular. Like I said, I have 2 other shows. I have one that I'll for sure put out. One of them I kind of rant and rave, and not at nobody, but just at the world and people. And I don't think that people really need to hear that. Not at, these 2 guys. I think I apologized to them at some point if I ran them off. But, I mean, TJ still texts me occasionally, and so I know he's not actually mad at me. I just know in TJ's case has nothing to do with anything I did. It's what he's doing. When he gets too good or, things are going good, he's like, I can't let Casey bring me down. Or, no, I don't know what it is. He's just busy boy. So here in about 13 minutes, I'll be starting over on For Music Lovers Only. We're doing Aretha Franklin Top 5. This was difficult for me. Santia, if you listen to this, I'm sorry. I don't mean nothing by it. It just was, kind of new and, different at first. But once I got into it, I'm like, oh my God, you forget how much is there and how much soul that woman has. And I say that every time we do this on the other show, when it's one that I didn't think I was going to like as much. I'm like, ugh, pouty butt. And then I'm like jamming out, and I'm like talking to people. Have you heard this song by Aretha Franklin? Did you know she remade this? Did you, or whatever? And they're like, why are you talking to me about Aretha Franklin? And because Santia made me, and thank you, Santia, for doing it. So anyways, I'm going to get off. I think that was 17 minutes, 47 seconds so far of just blobbery. But again, I'm here. I'm not done. I'm coming back. It's not a threat. It's a promise. If you want it to be a threat, it is. But other than that, I will be back. So, and if you want to see or hear more of this bullshittery, come over and see me on Room Green Productions. Come see JRB5 and Santia. Watch us talk about our favorite songs. He's on the YouTubes. He's on some Spotifys. He's all over Facebook. So come check us out. We love live interaction. So he's better at it. He likes people talking. I don't even pay attention because I look over and people are talking to me on Facebook now, and I'm liking them, but I miss most of it because if I watch it, I just get distracted. I mean, I'm over here watching the Wichita State game, which they're actually playing good after getting blown out by Florida the other day, blown out. But I'm able to multitask. But if I do Facebook, I need TJ for that, or I need somebody, my wife, to sit out here and be like, somebody said, whatever. So, anyways, see you in a couple of minutes over on the other show. Hopefully, TJ, you're watching now. Maybe you want to do a show next week. If it's a Friday, a Saturday, a Tuesday, 9 o'clock at night, we can record it. Don't have to be live. I'm here. So, peace, y'all. What are we going to go out on? I don't know. What do we want to do? We want to do something? Yeah, let's go old school. Where's my rap music? There we go.
So just chill out. Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie, quit murdering people.